Assalamu alaikum. Probably not many people online right now because the live link actually changed. Um, but yeah, we'll give it about a minute or so to get more people before they go online. So let me just tweet it out. I may look like I'm always on Twitter, but I'm not very good at it still. Um, so amateur. There we are. Yeah, been a long time. I actually done the first, the last episode during the World Cup, and I've been quite busy since then. And obviously, a lot's happened, politically as well. So I've not really been in the cricket mindset, but I think cricket's back, not just with Pakistan versus Sri Lanka, but a lot's happening behind the scenes with the Stani army and what we're doing behind the scenes as well. Abdul Wahab, say, hello, how are you? Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. How are you doing? Um, the first thing is first. Let's start with Stani Army and then we'll move on. Stani Army, what we have done over the recent few weeks is we've been working behind the scenes quite actively, and we've actually done a project behind the scenes where uh, we're opening up the Stani Army Foundation. Now, this foundation is basically completely charity based. So we're going to need people to help us, and you're going to have to trust us that we're going to be able to put this money in the right places. But this money that we're using is going to be used to get cricket facilities, not necessarily in Pakistan, but in England too, with the young community that we have here, the young Pakistani community that we have here, ethnic minorities, even Indian, whatever they are, Sri Lankan, Bangladeshi, Afghanistani, we've got quite a few communities, and there's not enough cricket still in the scene for them to get them off the roads. And yeah, eventually we'll be helping people in Pakistan as well. But for Pakistan, we need the links to do it, because we can't just put the money there and then we don't know where the money's going. So inshallah, we'll do that. Abdul Wahab, now I'm in London. I'm a Londoner, born and bred in London. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is we're opening up the Stani Army Foundation. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is, could you help us out, right? If you have any designs, because what we're going to do out of our own pockets before we get this charity up and running, before we ask for donations, etc. What we're looking to do is we're putting money in ourselves. We're looking to make some merchandise, some shirts, etc. And then what we're going to be doing with that is we're going to be selling that on online and everything, Stani Army t-shirts, and once we've got these Stani Army t-shirts in, we're going to be selling them, and then all the money goes straight back into the bank account, etc., and it moves around that way. I mean, so yeah, if you have any designs that you think that will be good for us as a fan group, let us know. But you know what? It's about giving back to our own people as well, giving back to the communities that and let's get the kids off the streets. The amount of crime happening right now, let's get the kids off the streets into playing proactive cricket, etc. sports, because it's a scary world out there right now. So that's the first thing. Number two, the other thing that Stani Army's been working quite productively out there is tickets for next summer. We've nailed tickets a lot of hard work. And my brother Raja, if you're when you're gonna see this, because I know you're not watching it right now, you're driving. When you watch this, bro, um, you nailed it. We've got over the T20s. I think we've nailed about near enough 100 tickets. I would say tickets on the table. Exactly that. Um, Aslan, yeah, Assalamu alaikum, bro. Yeah, so tickets are on the table. You know what? That was something, the way he nailed them. And you know what? The AGS Bowl and Headingley, thank you, because you actually listened to us more than um, the Box on Cricket Board would actually listen to us. So thank you for that. Okay, moving on. Pakistan versus Sri Lanka series. The first one got washed off, so it's one of them. Yeah, we can't do really too much about it. Keep your questions coming. If not, tweet me or put them on here. I'll keep my phone on as well, sort of. And I don't want questions that are by like arguments or just send proper questions. Um, why isn't Social in the one-day squad? Right, I'll come into that. Don't think there's any other questions at the moment. Okay, no. Just get the questions coming in. I can see them on my phone. The thing is that the first one got rained off. Now there has been a problem with this because what I wanted ideally for the team to do is make a scenario where we would be having Hasnain having some game times. I wanted to see Hasnain play a few games, at least a couple of games, and alternate Ahmed and Wahab Riaz in and out the team. So we would have had that and give Shinwari all three. But that's not going to happen now. So um, let's see. I still hope Hasnain plays at least one game. Going into the squad, I don't think it was hugely surprising. I think it was a pretty good squad. Would there be any changes in my mind? I'm not sure. I think there would have been. I don't think there would have been. I think the squad is pretty good after a new World Cup. I know a lot of people have said you could try some more youngsters. Well, thing is, we're playing an ODI in Karachi after 10 years. Um, four of the present squad that have been picked have only played an ODI at home. So yeah, think about it this way, kid. Don't they deserve to play at home? There might be experienced players, but इनका भी दिल करता होगा कि हम भी home international cricket खेलें. So it's one of them. You've got to play. You've got to think about that. We haven't had enough cricket at home to be saying that we could play youngsters here. We don't need to be playing full teams. We might not have another home series until another 1 year. We don't know this. So on that level, I think the squad was fine. Um, I think maybe they could have gone with a younger batsman somewhere down the line. Maybe, I don't know. Asif Ali ki jagah mein, I don't know. Iftikhar, I think, is um, it's one of them picks here that it can go horribly wrong or it can go really well. But we always say domestic, performers should get him. So I think it should have been out of him and Hushdil Shah. So Shakil is had a question mark sold and wonderful batsman from what I've seen. Very little I've seen anyhow. I mean, I've seen him 4 or 5 times. He looks a very, very accomplished batsman. Good numbers as well. But I'm not sure that this series was the time to pick him, especially with our top three, the way they are settled. Safraz is obviously going to play. Um, then you've got the. And I don't know. I think it's probably the right decision. You know, I can't really see where the space is. When you go to the top three, you got Haris and then you've got Rizwan and you've got Safraz. I don't think there's a space for him there. And maybe if the guard were playing rather than Rizwan, I hope Rizwan plays. But let's see. So yeah, um, I've had loads of questions on this one. Not today, but before. Mispa. यार some of you act like यार मैं मिसबा का कोई एजेंट हूँ या मुझे कोई फीस मिलती है मिसबा को सपोर्ट करने में. You know what? Mispa is a he's got his own rights. यार वो खुद का बंदा है उसमें जैसे भी उसको जॉब मिली है उसको मिल गई है. Right? Whether there was a contradiction, there was a with the committee that got Mickey resigned. That's a PCP decision. In the end, I think would I have given it to him? I probably thought it's too early. Magar, I think if you put it at him and Dean Jones, I think Misbah is probably the right choice out of them two. He knows our domestic cricket a bit better. I think Dean Jones is more of a motivator than anything else. He would motivate his team. But would he have known the domestic structure well? Would he have known Pakistan well enough for this? I'm not sure. But you know what? He's been given a tenure now, and as a chief selector, and I think that's a very good thing. I think it comes in line with a lot of sports in the world, where now as a coach, he's got no excuse to say, "Yeah, I haven't got the right players." He's given himself the players that he's going to be working with. So if it doesn't work, then this, उसकी गर्दन और हमारी तलवार है. And if it works for him, then उसकी तलवार और हमारी गर्दन. So yeah, it's one of them. So yes, just going on to tomorrow's game again. I'll play Fucker tomorrow. Imam and Bobber as your top three. I think that's just pretty much normal. Jarpe, I would have Rizwan, Haris, Safraz. Then it becomes very tricky because just number 7 is a bit tricky. Is 7-2-1 too high for Imad? I don't know. But I think Imad has to be your 7th. Peshadab 8, and you got 3 seamers. Tomorrow, Bala, I will play Wahab, Amir, and Shinwari. And in the other games, I will drop Wahab and Amir one of each. One out of them. Sorry. And I'll play Hasnain in one of the games. So, yeah, cheese. There's no more questions at the moment. So, yeah, cheese. So let's see. Let's see where we are and where we go. QEA trophy, Qadi Azam trophy. The structure has been changed. I'm convinced the structure is right. Kookaburra Ball is right as well. So I think it's a positive step. The problem that I'm facing right now is I don't think these pitches are correct. You know what? There should be a good balance between bat and ball, and especially as we're going to Australia soon, there should be a bit more bounce in these wickets. So, we could be. I think we might be overcritical here to say, what, the Wasim Khan and Isan Mani combination, like, वो इतने जल्दी सब कुछ ये चेंज कर देते because they've been focused on a World Cup. Yeah, भी change हुआ. They focus on 4-day cricket has just come now. So it's a little bit early to say, what, the pitches should have been better, etc. And obviously, काफी बारिश भी रही है पाकिस्तान में, over the last few days, few weeks. So maybe I think it could be that. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think structure is right, everything else, but I think implementation next year की कायदात में we will be better placed to judge it. Hopefully, we got better pitches as well, because even though we've gone from these wickets where batsmen struggle and have no confidence, we've gone to complete roads. And वो roads की बात हो रही है कि Salman Butt got 200 today. यार माफ करो please. Seriously, Salman Butt, are people asking him to be back in the team? Our so-called journalists are, on this bandwagon that Salman Butt should be back in the team. Then can't they see the difference between the guy who brought the biggest shame to Pakistan cricket in 2010 to Amir's comeback, who was an 18-year-old? I wouldn't say he was innocent. Yaar, koi bhi nahi keh raha wo innocent hai. At 18, he should have had the idea of doing it. Magar बच्चों से गलती होती है 18 यार. I don't know how many of you that are listening are 18 are 18 or above right now. I'm 37. Yeah, at 18, I didn't do what Amir went and done. Yeah, I had nothing of that sick, but I've done stupid stuff as well, which I'll absolutely not even think of at this age. So, एक चीज होती है and had the responsibility as a captain of the national team and what he did. And these people are saying that he should be picked. यार माफ करो. And I've read that I would not. That people are saying that I wouldn't even watch our cricket. I wouldn't support our team if we came back. I wouldn't go to that distance because वो मुझसे नहीं होगा. I would say it and I'll be watching the next ball. Yeah, ये मुझसे नहीं होगा कि मैं कहूँगा नहीं देखूँगा. मगर I wouldn't be able to support that guy. Not at all. If there's anyone that I hate more than there's a few other cricketers. I mean, I'm not going to use their names right now, but it was their cricketing ability, nothing to do with their character. He's got character that's like absolutely no chance. And with Ahmed, there's another thing. I know he only apologized before he went into court and jail system say. But he apologized, and after that, he was apologetic. He was simple. I think he gave Michael Atherton an interview, and he was quite apologetic in it. He's very, very good listen, very good watch. I think it's still on YouTube. So that is completely different to what Salman Butt had done. Two completely different things. Salman Butt is a different breed. So definitely, I would never have him back. I did say that I'll be discussing some more things. I was going to keep this very brief today. Give me 1 second. Let me just go back to my topics. Yeah, I think these were the topics. So yeah, I've covered them all. I'll rumble on for another couple of minutes, and then that would be it for today. And inshallah, what I'll do is after the T20 series, the one-day series, I'll be summing this up, and we'll do this regular now. Inshallah, I'll be covering series by series quite regularly. So, inshallah, I think Wednesday, I think अगला match है T20 का, sorry ODI. Tomorrow and yeah, on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Shamko, maybe I'll do another one just to sum up the series, and then we'll and focus on the one-day series after it. But yeah, again, just to say, what is that? Waiting 150 tomorrow or same. Inshallah, you know what? There's very few cricketers I've loved as much as I've loved Babar Azam over the last few years. Absolute phenomenal cricketer and a very humble guy. And a wonderful decision to make him our vice captain. Wonderful decision because he's got captaincy written all over him. So yeah, inshallah, he'll do well. Um, so yeah, we'll be doing this quite regular. I know I've got a couple of questions now. I will just quickly wrap up after these questions. If we bat first, Imam and Babar will score hundreds. What say? Well, I just said Babar, inshallah, he'll get 100. And Imam, interesting. He gets so much stake, and a lot of it is so out of order. Yeah, उसकी performances देखो and everything. Yes, I know when he came in, people were saying that he didn't deserve to come in, etc. But look at the openers that we've played before. before him, so I can't see why he couldn't come in then. And a cricketer, and he's proved himself, and long may it continue. So I'm fully behind both of them, and I wouldn't be surprised if they both got 100. And I hope Rizwan plays. I'll keep going back to Rizwan, but I hope Rizwan plays tomorrow. Um, yeah, and there's one more question, and this is going to be the last question, and it's from Akil. मैं इसको फिर देख लूं. How do you see number 6 spot in ODI, Asif versus Iftikhar? I just said that, I want Rizwan to play, so see, problem here कि I can't even say it, but Rizwan, the problem is Safraz is already there, so ये मसला आ जाता है. अब Iftikhar versus Asif, I will pick Iftikhar, or maybe give them at least one game each and let's see. But I think Iftikhar deserves 2 games in a row. I think we've seen Asif Ali play before, and I think give Iftikhar the 2 games and see where he is. And I think I don't know if T20 का भी squad I think उसके कल या परसों announce हो जाए, क्योंकि I doubt they're going to wait until the ODI series is completely over. You've only got 1 or 2 days in before the T20 start. चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है. And inshallah I'll be back on Wednesday after the second ODI, and we'll sum up the ODI series. Take care of yourself. Um, Keep me in your prayers. And yes, going back to Stani, I mean, if you have any designs or any ideas, just DM me. Just be happy to DM me. And if I don't follow you, let me know and I'll follow you. You know what? I'm happy to follow anyone. I've got absolutely no problem. As long as your tweets afterwards are not abuseful or etc. etc. वो limit होता है एक चीज का. As long as everything else is fine, I'm happy to follow you back. So just let me know and just DM me your if you have any ideas on the shirts. And दुआ करना कि what, ये हम शुरू करने जाने हैं charity project. ये charity project it works because I personally believe that अगर अल्लाह ने मुझे ये chance दिया है, I'm in a position where I may be able to. I mean, I'm not saying I'll make a massive success out of it, but maybe I might be able to help someone or help a few kids on the streets or whatever. So, you know what? Why not give it a go? You know what? Maybe social media will help me on this. I'm no superhero. I've just got there's a following. The Stani Army account's got following. Stani Army has organizations got following, and people trust us. So inshallah, we're looking to, and yeah, हमारा वादा है. We will promise you right now that the money that is given, there will be full accounts on everything. Everything will be on written down what's going on, what's going. We're not interested in making money out of any project. We are Allah board I'm born and bred in London. Alhamdulillah, we get enough to eat and enough to live on. So we don't. I mean, we don't need anything more. But yeah, if we can help someone else out there, maybe Allah Ta'ala ने हमें ये जरिया बनाया है करने का. And as our कप्तान समझे आप दिया कि कोशिश इंसान करता है, मगर वो अल्लाह की जाती है. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.